Welcome back to the Michigan Business Beat, brought to you on the Michigan Business Network. We're in our downtown studios, and I'm Chris Holman, and we're going to be visiting with David Silva Smith, founder and managing director for the Bitcoin Strategic Trading Fund in Lansing, Michigan. And David is our expert, of course, on cryptocurrency. And David, it's good to have you on. How you doing?
Hey, Chris, I'm doing pretty well. It's a beautiful day here in Michigan.
It isn't it always? I mean, seriously. Hey, Dave, let's just get an update. What's been happening, say, the last 6 weeks in the cryptocurrency sector?
Oh my gosh, there's always so much happening. And I started putting together a list of things that have been happening. But really, the big story is the big drop. Bitcoin's off its highs from I think it was hit like 63K almost, and today it's at like 43K, and I think it even hit 41,000 or something. Ethereum's down a bunch, Dogecoin is down over the last week, so everything's been dropping, and I think that's really the dominant story. And I think for a lot of new investors, this might be their first time in cryptocurrency, and they're freaking out and they're texting, like, why is it going down? They bought it so it would go up. And, how long can they hold in before, if they keep worrying that's going to drop more. And so it's stressful for a lot of people who are new to cryptocurrency. I've been in since 2013. So this is, I don't even know if it's a 30% pullback isn't even really a drop in my mind. I've seen 85% drawdowns, where Bitcoin went from 1,200 a coin down to $170 a coin. I've seen other coins in 2017 that people got excited about that went up 100x in a year. So you put $1,000 in, you'd have $100,000 at the end of the year. And then, seeing those people, lose everything they put in there. So for the old hands, a lot of us are just like, hey, this is a buying opportunity. But I think for a lot of new people, it's really scary to, be in something and they see it down 30% and they say, oh my gosh, it's going to go down. Is it going to go down to 10,000 a coin or something like that for Bitcoin?
Well, it's kind of interesting because traders on the stock market will always say to you, hey, you don't lose money till you sell, number one. And B is sometimes this is a great opportunity to buy this stuff again when it's going down, because then when it goes back up, which they always tell you it will do, then you're going to appreciate even more value. You have every confidence, obviously, that this is going to go back up. What caused it to drop like this?
Oh my gosh, it's kind of wild. Bitcoin had been kind of flat for a while. I think people have been rotating a lot out of Bitcoin and into Dogecoin and other coins. Ethereum had a really strong past month. I think it went from like 1,800 up to 4,300, 4,500, something like that. So I think there was a lot of rotation out of Bitcoin. People just saw Bitcoin kind of staying at that 50 to 60K mark, and they wanted something that was more exciting, that was going to give them more gains. So I think a lot of that had been happening. It had been kind of flat. And then when Elon Musk tweeted out, that he was going to stop accepting Bitcoin, for some reason I don't understand. A lot of people really follow Elon Musk's advice on investing, and that just really caused a dive, immediately. And I think a lot of people see that as concerning when they're like, just one billionaire can tweet about something and it drives the price down. But Chris, you know what? Nothing changed on a fundamental level. Bitcoin is the same before Elon Musk's tweet, and it's the same after Elon Musk's tweet. He talked about the environmental concerns. That's been known for 4 years. Even people who know almost nothing about cryptocurrency knew about those environmental concerns. So, I mean, nothing really changed except for, maybe just Bitcoin went on sale. But it's also based on, it's a free market, people buying and selling. So if people decide like, hey, Bitcoin's not for me, we'll see what happens. But Ethereum is looking really good, really exciting. One of the challenges for Bitcoin and Ethereum both have is because of their high usage, that can make things work more slowly, be more expensive. And Ethereum is working on fixing this at a really fast pace. And I think they're on track to roll out some changes in July. They're going to drop the fees of the Ethereum network. And there's already so much usage on there. They just released a quarterly report. I don't want to quote the numbers, but it's in the hundreds of billions of dollars, the activity that's happening on the Ethereum network, even with these expensive fees. And so it'll be really interesting to see in July, once the fees get cut, and then Ethereum is going to roll out a second upgrade later this year, that they're going to drop the fees even more. And When I got into crypto in 2013, there was this vision of replacing the banking system, and that's happening in Ethereum. You know, they're building out bond products and stock products and loan products, flat, all kinds of things you can't even see in the real world, or not in the real world, in the physical world. There are loans now. You can take out loans that last for like seconds or minutes. You know, stuff people never envisioned in the traditional finance sector. And there's all this excitement happening on Ethereum, you know, with these high fees. And it's going to be really interesting once these fees get back down where things are fast and free, kind of like we see with email.
Well, David, once again, you have totally exhausted us, and we appreciate that. Always an exciting area, but, you know, so similar to the stock market and the way it trades and it jumps up and down. Institutional traders affect it, demand affects it, et cetera. Thank you for keeping us abreast, my friend. We always look forward to your next installment.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys.
All right. Good to have you here. David Silva Smith, the founder and managing director for the Bitcoin Strategic Trading Fund in Lansing, Michigan. I'm Chris Holman. You're watching the Michigan Business Beat on the Michigan Business Network.